Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking about Zacian and Zamazenta, their crowned shield and crowned sword forms. It's going to be good. We're going to go over their stats as well as a few other current events that are happening, as well as the Pokemon Go subscription, more information. So Zacian and Zamazenta is something that I should have focused on a little bit more when they were here. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I'm in love with Zacian. I haven't used Zamazenta quite yet. As you can see, my arsenal really low. Only have 79 of these candies here, and the IVs are not even good. Only have one because I transferred the others. They were all horrible. As far as Zamazenta, I didn't really do too many, about 12 XL candies. So yeah, I really didn't go hard on them, I'm telling you. Now something else, kind of related to maybe the way this is going to work in the future, as well as Furfu's new kind of evolution feature, or at least form feature here, where you can pick different forms. Potentially, we have the opportunity for Niantic to maybe implement it for almost every Pokemon, some Pokemon, because I know a few of us out here have maybe a 100 that you have, like this Bulbasaur that you would love to evolve on a community day or an opportunity event day where they can receive their community day moves. Unfortunately, you can't evolve that. As far as my Shundo Blastoise, I will keep those sunglasses. There's no point in taking them off. I can Mega Evolve it. Pikachu's can evolve. Pichu's can evolve. Why do they do that and make it so the other ones can't? I get it, because the costume that they have on is not going to fit for the next one. Maybe they should make a costume for each evolution to resolve that. Or maybe we can have a new button that is going to potentially allow us to change their form. But that's far-fetched. We're just going way off the beaten path here. Let's get back onto the concrete trail. We'll talk about that. Take a look at my shinies recently. Pretty crazy. Most of these are Go Plus, except for obviously the Azelf. I caught that in a raid. And yeah, we'll hatch that Galarian Meowth. All right, now taking a look at this information here from PokeMiners, link down below. All right, so we do have the Greedent Berries as well as the Zacian and Zamazenta Rusted Sworded Shield. That is an obvious telltale sign that we are going to be getting their evolutions. When? I don't know. What about this thing? Huh? Kecleon? I don't know, and I honestly don't care. I had to record this part like 4 times because I kept calling it Keldeo. You know, the horse. Ugh, so annoying. Anyways, we have those items. We'll go over more of that information here in a moment. So take a look. It is going to require this item to make them change forms. They don't evolve, they change forms. And the same goes for Zacian's counterpart, Zamazenta. I just pulled up this screenshot here from the internet. So there you have it. When is it going to be implemented? I do not know, but their stats are insane. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a comparison. Let's go ahead and see here. All right, so we have the hero form of Zacian, and then we have its evolved form with the crowned. It's going to become part steel type, which is pretty awesome. So it is going to be at 254 attack regularly, and then its crown form is going to be at 332. The defense for the regular Zacian hero form is going to be 336. For the crown form is going to be 240, and then the stamina is the same. So the attack is dramatically rising up. Taking a look at Zamazenta, this one's going to be more of a bulky type than attack up, actually losing some attack. So the regular Zamazenta is going to be at 254 attack, and then its crown form is going to be dropping to 250, while the defense form on the Zamazenta regular form is going to be 236. The crown form is going to be dramatically rising up to 292. Stamina is going to be maintaining the same. Take a look at the stats for the Zacian to the crown. It's going to be at 4,329, going up to a whopping 5,629. And then its other form is also going to be jumping up a bit, but looks like the sword... I'm not going to say the crown sword is going to be better because the Zamazenta's defense is dramatically rising up, and that is going to be not a pushover stat upgrade. Okay, so look at that, looking good. Are the moves going to change? I highly doubt it. They're probably going to maintain the same. How are they going to work in PvP? Well, I'm going to tell you, Zacian's crown form probably going to be a bit broken with that attack. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next, if they're able to go in, which I'm pretty sure they will be. So PokeMiners does go on to actually give a bit of an explanation, right? I didn't really talk about what they said here in the first part, but go ahead and take a look here. They're just bringing up the fact that this was found a while ago around the Hoopa time. It just kind of got lost in the midst of everything because there was quite a bit of information. And they have been on a roll today. Make sure you go over there and follow them and maybe give them a few hearts or retweets. They do put out great information. And then they go on to clarify that these are not going to be items for our avatars. They're going to be actual items for Pokemon. So it looks like we're entering a new era for Pokemon Go for potentially held items to evolve Pokemon, which, I mean, it's not too far from new, right? We've seen this before with the evolution items that we've had to find from the Pokestops, so we'll have to see. I'm going to take a guess that we're probably going to have to complete some sort of special timed research, which is not going to go away because that would be kind of nonsense for half of us to have it and the other half because you're too slow. Or no, sorry, that was I misworded that. If you just simply couldn't do it because of time restraints or having a life, right? Then we are just going to be seeing all these other things here. If you want to go ahead and take a look, a little bit more further evidence pointing towards this. Not that we needed more. All we needed was the simple assets being found, and now it's just a matter of when they're going to introduce these crowned forms, because they're not going to just add this for nothing. They're definitely going to introduce it. I find it funny that people think that a lot of things that are happening in the main series, that are not going to be transferable into Pokemon Go. This is true, but all the Pokemon aren't going to, including their forms, even though some of earlier generations are still not here. So about subscription, here you go. Kind of basic information here of what you would suspect out of a subscription thing. Looks like you can potentially start a subscription for a few days or maybe even longer, but we have really we got all this information, but we just don't know how it's going to be implemented. That is the problem. And we don't know what it is going to contain. We don't know what the subscription is going to actually initially be. It could be a new incubator, could be raid passes, could be multiple, could be several tiers of subscription and a gold box or reward system. Who knows what they're going to do, okay? But it's coming, so we'll see. I didn't make a Genesect Douse counter guide because, well, just use fire, folks, okay? As you can see here, Reshiram, Chandelure, Germanitan, Heatran, Blaziken, Entei, any other fires that you have, as you can see, Shadow or not, legendaries, let's go, right? 100% IV, 1916, and 2395, all right? All right, moving on to the raids that you could potentially see here. And before you go, folks, please give this video a thumbs up. If you do enjoy my news videos, I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out. Take a look at the raids. This is what you're going to have. Links down below to Legends as well. Always coming through with the clean images. Thank you for watching, trainers. I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!